Post lights, corner spot, steam rising from the paper plate. You said, kid, keep your mouth shut, you'll eat good, just show up late. Black car by the hydrant, cigar smoke in the summer rain. Everybody kissing on your pinky ring, like it could wash away their shame. I grew up under Crazy Joe, learn what to hide, learn what to show. Prayers in the bar, bag deals in the snow. That's the way America made me go. American made under Crazy Joe.
Hey, we're back with another Mob Candy Magazine show. This one's got to be one of my favorite episodes. It's Chris Cheramonte. I got Liza Galazzo and Frank DiMatteo as hosts. And my favorite guest so far of all, Heather the Heat Hardy. I've been waiting for you. This is, you know, I remember the old me would had to. I remember an old producer telling me I had to wear like all special gear and suit, and I'm like, no, I'm so happy. Liza is the bomb. I could wear whatever I want, and so I went Brooklyn. I'm wearing my son's Bullies hat from his baseball team because he's got a tournament this weekend. So we're gonna good luck to the Doghouse Bullies, and this is the good luck hat. Heather. How's everything?
Doing good. Thanks for having me, guys.
Hi, Heather. How are you?
We missed you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heather was in the last magazine. You remember this?
When I used to be young and pretty.
Oh, please.
Oh, you're still young and
Still
pretty.
young and pretty. Yeah. If you didn't get this copy yet, you need to get it, you know? But that was fun.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. How's everything going?
I can't complain.
All right.
Still at the gym, boxing. Well, teaching boxing now.
Yeah. Kids?
Kids, adults,
Nice.
women my age, everybody.
Yeah.
It's the one sport where you can have people, kids training with the pros, and we got a world champion right now.
Really?
Yeah.
What's his name?
His name is
Or her
Elton
name?
Derry, 119 pounds from Ghana.
Oh, wow.
Just won it out there.
Awesome.
Let's go, Al. The champ
All
is
right.
here.
Elton?
Where do you train?
Gleason's Boxing Gym in Dumbo.
Okay.
Yep, and anybody could come take lessons. We have Golden Glove champions, undefeated professionals, a world champion.
And in the past, there's been major superstars that.
We had Usher used to train with us, with Don. Clarissa Shields, a world champion, undisputed. She trains at Gleason's when she comes into New York.
Nice.
We've shot tons of movies, Oscar-winning movies. Raging Bull was shot there.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Good movie. So, for those who don't know you, who is Heather the Heat Hardy?
I'm a former world champion boxer, a two-time national champion kickboxer. I did 4 professional fights with Bellator MMA, and I'm a mom.
Wow.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's beautiful. Wow, and you juggle it all.
You have to. I'm a single mom, so.
Yeah. You grew up in Brooklyn, right?
I grew up in Garrettson Beach, Brooklyn, New York.
That's right. Same neighborhood.
Born and raised.
Absolutely. What was it like growing up in Brooklyn?
It's like a lot of, I don't know, I guess what's normal to me isn't normal to everybody. We played in the fire hydrants, we played manhunt. Our moms would stand in the middle of the street and scream when dinner was ready. They'd say, Mom, can my friend eat over?
Yeah. Frankie, grandson's growing up in Garrettson Beach.
That's right.
Is it similar?
Nah, it changed. The neighborhood changed a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's changed a lot.
What are the kids doing these days? Are they hanging out in parks
Being
and stuff?
assholes.
Wow.
So that hasn't changed.
No, that's it.
It's the one constant.
Being asses. It's just
But-
different faces right now.
And at least we were assholes like backweeds or in the park.
Yeah, well, you kept it in the back weeds.
You
Now
know?
they're doing it in the street now.
I know, right
You
in the
I mean?
street.
They just,
It's-
Yeah.
you know, it's just they do it a little more out in your face now. But
No
it
respect.
changed. You know,
I
the whole
was
neighborhood changed.
one of them. I won't mention their names. Was telling me stories this week, and I overheard. Actually, wasn't telling me. I overheard on the phone, and they thought it was cute to be like on top of a roof throwing eggs at the people down. I'm like, That's the worst thing you could possibly
Yeah,
do.
they're doing some
I'm like,
bad.
what if you hit someone like, I know, randomly in the eye and something really happens? Or what if you hit a car who's driving and then they swerve off into the road and not only hurt themselves but hit people like on the way to...
Yeah.
And not for nothing, eggs hurt.
Yeah.
They do.
It's not just hello,
No, it
eggs.
hurts, yeah.
That hurts.
You know,
Yeah.
and then they're stupid, and then their parents cry, "Oh, my."
I mean,
kid,
we
my
did that
kid,
in
my kid."
Halloween, for Halloween, you know, eggs maybe.
Well,
Drove at the
Halloween you
bus.
expect
Yeah.
it. You're not
Expect it.
expected on a Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah. Driving down Gerritsen Avenue, right? You know.
You know what I mean?
What,
Yeah, it's a whole different
what are
world.
some of maybe like one or two of your favorite childhood memories?
Definitely Dibble Dabble at Kitty Beach.
Really? What is that?
Dibble Dabble, you know what it is?
No.
No.
So you swim out to like the dock,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
everybody gets on top, and you get a straw, and you tie the straw in a knot, and one person we throw it behind our head, and then everybody got to jump in, and when you see it, you go dibble dabble,
You
and
know, I
then
did
that
see that.
person
Yeah.
gets to
Okay,
throw
I did
the
see that.
straw.
Yeah, I didn't know what they were
That's
doing.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's like an old school way. Now you just buy like one of those toys and,
Yeah.
and you do the same thing. It's like
Yeah, well, Kitty
a
Beach
way
has
to
still
sell-
got a lot of people there. The Point is busy
Yeah.
all the time now.
Really?
It's at the Point.
Well, I remember jet skiing.
They do
always jet
every day.
skiing off.
Every day.
Is the
they're at
beach
jet
cleaner?
ski. It cleaned up a little
Yeah.
bit, yeah. But they're there all weekend.
Yeah,
with,
that was always down the end at the
at
point.
the end of
Were you
at the end of
bad?
Gerritsen.
What kind of kid were you?
I was just like everybody else. I wasn't bad because I was like a straight A student. You know, I was really smart. But we'd get in fights.
Went to my wife's school.
Yeah, we went. Me and Chrissy
All
Bells.
girls.
All girls. All girls. And I just recently saw a post and it said, "Which girls were tougher, the Connie girls or
I saw that. It was on the Voices of Brooklyn podcast.
the
Yeah.
Stella girls?"
like those guys.
Watch out for the Stella girls. Me and Chrissy Bells went to Stella.
Yeah.
In our we would roll up our Catholic school uniforms.
They didn't mention the Stella Maris. So did they,
No,
on that
they
show?
didn't mention it. And I was like, "Are you
They
kidding
did
me?" Me, and my
Fonbon,
friend.
They did the
St. Evans.
Yeah. And the other one that was by Regina Pachis over there. I forgot.
Because Stella's not in Brooklyn.
Oh, good point. Stella was in Queens.
Oh,
It was
okay,
Queens.
All right.
But
That's
we
why.
answered, hey, Voices of
It's
Brooklyn.
meaning like
we
the
got-
city, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Stella
Yeah.
Maris had some,
had
Well,
some
she
baddies.
was in it, so that says a lot.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the first times I met you was as like one of the first dates I had with Christina, and it was like a reunion. You know what I'm saying? I remember
Yeah.
that. And you left the phone.
I don't remember
No,
that.
you forgot a phone at my
but-
house, and it was great. I was like,
There's
my
never a
wife was
dull moment with us growing
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, was I mean, did you ever dream of becoming a professional athlete?
I didn't start boxing until I was 28. I have my degree in forensic psychology.
Wait, you started boxing at 28?
I had my first fight at 28.
Oh my
And then I
gosh.
turned pro at 30. I won every title you could win as an amateur, turned pro at 30, and won my world title at 35.
Which title
amazing.
as an amateur? Just curious.
I won the Golden Gloves, regionals, national. I was a national champion, metro champion, like all the little like tournaments and
Right.
stuff. I have like 7 or 8 belts.
Right. So what inspired you to walk into like a boxing gym for the first time?
Actually, my little sister gave me a gift certificate when they opened up this little karate dojo. So my first fight was actually 3 weeks into training. They asked me if I would step in a kickboxing fight because the girl was my weight and they needed an opponent. And I beat this girl from post to post. They couldn't believe it. It was the greatest feeling in the world.
Wow.
So I just fell
you-
into it, and then I
and
just
you fed
kept
into that
going,
feeling.
yeah.
But
and
were
wanting-
they telling you were too old? Or it's 20? Because I know, like, tennis.
No,
you had-
actually, I looked too sweet. Because I was this little blonde girl, and I would have pigtails in. And I remember my coach Cat, I fought one of his girls my very first year. And he was like, "Don't you let no little blonde with pigtails beat you out, because I will leave this corner. Don't embarrass me." And I knocked her out. And he came over, and he was like, "Everybody better watch out for that little blonde girl. She could fight."
Yeah. Actually, someone I grew up with was the one who told me, mention your name, ended up being in the same kickboxing school as you, Louis Neglia.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sensei.
You remember Christopher Marino?
Probably by face.
How about Eugene Zendominiga?
Yes.
He
was a
he
trucker,
oh
right?
he's been watching you, and every time
Aw, thank
every single
you.
time you go on something, he sends me a text and he's like, "Oh, she looks great. You could tell her I sparred with her. Tell her this is my fault." He's taking all the credit.
Yeah. Louis Neglia, we used to take the lessons, and he had a boxing ring in his
He was
basement.
tough, right?
He had a boxing ring in his basement. He was so tough. He would slap you dead in the face if you didn't say yes sensei, no sensei. That's the only thing you was allowed to say.
He would
But
slap
out of
you, even like
anybody. I would never speak out of my
Right,
face
okay.
because it was a karate dojo. You
Right.
would bow in.
Where was the dojo? Was it in
I
downtown?
think it was on Avenue.
It was you
Was
and on
that
the west
Avenue?
side
It's
somewhere.
Avenue on
Was
the
it?
west side for sure, like close
'Cause
to
I remember him
McDonald's.
having it. He's
And
good.
He'd have it in his basement. He's great. I still
Yeah.
keep in touch with him. He does MMA shows out in Atlantic City.
Yeah, he's old. He's older now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you realize that like becoming a world champion was actually possible?
A couple of months after it was about a year into my amateur career because I was kickboxing. I fought every girl that you could fight kickbox in the area. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll go to Gleason's, try for the Golden Gloves, and just see there's more boxing sparring out there. And when I got to Gleason's, there were 7 female world champions at
Wow.
the time. There were so many. So I had such good sparring, such good training. I would go in and knock all the girls in the amateurs out because they weren't as hard as the girls who beat me up in the gym. And my mama always said, nobody's going to hit you like I have. She didn't lie.
That's awesome. And so, what was the hardest part then?
Just juggling being a mom and being present for my daughter. As a single mom, like she still gotta wake up in the morning, cook for her, help her with her homework, keep activities, pick her up from after school. So trying to juggle that and then working and then fighting and then having a social life and then,
Wow, that's a lot.
It's a lot. It really was.
How old is she?
My daughter's 22 now.
Oh my!
Really?
So I could technically be a grandma.
Oh wow.
I'm not even going to ask how many years you've been into this in general, boxing life.
28 I started.
Wow.
I'm 44, so what's that, 16 years?
That's a
Yeah,
lot.
but you're unique because if there's women who have to like juggle a job, but your job like is getting beat up. So in the morning, it's not like, oh, I'm tired from typing. Like
Yeah.
you beat somebody up, and somebody beat on you, and you have to get up and make breakfast.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I know.
The training's rough.
It is.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part.
Yeah.
My MMA fights, one of them, my nose broke
Yeah.
and then shattered.
Yeah.
So my whole face was black and blue. I had to call her and say, Mommy's going to scare you when I
Yeah.
come home. I promise you I'm okay, but my face is a mess.
Yeah. It's no joke.
No.
Yeah, that's
No,
no
it's
joke.
a rough
I remember
sport.
seeing that on
Yeah,
TV.
I got kicked
Oh, I
right
freaked-
in, shin to the
Christina
face.
was like,
Yeah.
because she's like, my best friend. I'm freaking
Yeah.
out. I'm like,
Yeah, we saw that one. Yeah. It was
Because
bad.
did you ever deal with anybody who like doubted you?
I don't listen to that noise.
Yeah.
There were people in my career that I'm sure there are so many people that hate me for no reason,
Right.
just because they can't do everything I did. And it makes them hate being around me because they expect, oh, I'm going to go see Heather, and then I'm going to be a world champion too. Then they
Right.
start to realize they don't want to sacrifice the diet. There's 5 a.m. runs that I'd have to go on, in addition to getting beat up at the gym,
Right.
then strength training and so forth. So
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, like there's going to be haters anyway
But
on
it-
social
but
media.
it's
Forget
the
it. You deal with a lot of haters
the
too.
yeah.
do you
The
really?
dedication, yeah. There's,
And then, all kidding aside, once they started
I
putting them on
don't
TV,
have an answer for
'cause
that.
any documentary that has to do with like Joe Gallo or like Downtown or any of the books, once it just started getting notoriety
Yeah.
for being an author, that's it. It's like, I think you were on like maybe 6 or 7 TV shows now between.
Yeah. But you're open for criticism,
Yeah.
and it's always someone that don't know what they're talking about says something.
Yeah.
We like to do a segment on Facebook. What do you call it?
Yeah.
The asshole of the
Yeah,
day.
asshole of the day, asshole of the week. I get them all the time.
I get them too, and they test me because I'm little, I have blonde
Yeah.
hair, I look like,
That's a big mistake, though.
Holy Mac was that a big
And most of
mistake.
them don't know the dedication that goes behind this, man. Because I used to box, and the reason I stopped was because it hurt getting hit, and number two, the training was something I didn't want to do. You had to get up in the morning like that. You had to run. I was looking to go drinking, and you know, if you didn't have the
Yeah,
dedication,
you can't do both.
No,
can't.
then I got up to a 2-3 rounder, and after that, you gotta work it. After I said nah, and they didn't want to take the bone out of my nose because I was a bleeder. Bone in my nose.
That's what happened to mine.
Yeah, I was looking
They
to go
took it
drinking.
out?
Like I said, I was going out.
I got kicked,
Yeah.
and it went down my throat.
yeah.
So I was spitting it out.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
I remember the day I was in a gym on Columbia Street. I can't think of the name of that. There was a boxing gym on Columbia Street at the time. I can't think of the name right now. And after we fought, I fought this guy Negro. He was really good, and I was just coming up, and I was fast and good, but I got tired fast. And after I got tired, my hands dropped.
a wrap.
Man, I didn't know where to run. But, yeah, and I was bleeding, right? So when I got back to President Street, Abogalo grabbed me and goes, "We got to take your bone out of your nose." I ran away. They couldn't find me for a month. I grabbed Emily. I says, "We're out of here. Where are we going to go?" I said, "We're going to hide somewhere." She goes, "Why?" I said, "They're going to take a bone out of my nose." I said, "I ain't taking a bone out of my nose. Get out of here." So I knew it's a lot of work. And if you ain't mentally there,
No.
you're in trouble.
Yeah, it's
You're in
definitely
trouble,
it's,
you know?
it's definitely a big mental game too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're like the strongest person I ever met in
Yeah.
my life.
I always say that to
Holy
Chrissy too.
mackerel.
Which one? Like, what was the toughest opponent that you faced?
The one that hit her the hardest.
Probably the toughest fight I ever been in was the girl who broke my nose. The most nervous I was before I walked out, because I made my pro debut in MMA. I was 35 at Madison Square Garden. So I look out at the curtain, and there's 30,000 people
Oh, my
out
gosh.
there. I was like, bro, I never did this sport before.
Look at my
'cause I
hair on my
didn't-
arms.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
I didn't train MMA, so I was just going in there, and my mom said, just act like she stole your wallet.
That's good
So
advice.
that was your first MMA fight in Madison Square Garden with 30,000 people? Oh my
I trained for like a month. I had great coaches. Black Rob from Henzo Gracie is one of the greatest wrestling coaches out there. Trained with Ray Longo out in Long Island. So
Wow. What motivated you to, let's say, transition into the MMA?
I didn't. Well, first of all, my pro debut in MMA, they paid me the same amount that they paid me when I won my world title. And I won my world title on HBO at the Garden, and I made the same amount of money. So financially, it wasn't making sense. I thought if I could go over to Bellator, because they're getting paid more and they're more popular, I can bring it back and prove to the boxing promoters that I deserve
That
more
you
money.
seem- Right.
But it didn't work out
Like
like
a
that.
resume type of situation.
Yeah.
Like, is that in general? Is it just like
Why do you
because
think it didn't work out?
Women don't make
No, they weren't.
nearly as much money.
Nothing.
I
I
made
didn't mean to cut you off.
no, it's okay.
No,
Yeah, no.
Women aren't paid nearly as much as the boys. I think the night I won my world title, I got paid 5 figures, 20,000, and the boys are getting 7 and 8.
Wow.
They're getting millions. on the
7 to
same-
8 figures.
Yeah, like they're getting like.
So you were
millions.
getting thousands, and they were getting hundreds of thousands to
yeah,
millions.
millions.
And you're spitting out pieces of your nose.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, do
terrible.
we
Yeah.
just
No,
out of
yeah.
curiosity? I mean, after all this experience, do we know why?
They always
Is
just
there
told
just
me
a straight bias?
they would say women don't sell,
That's right.
Yeah, that's true.
and I used to go. To,
It's true that they don't sell,
No,
or
no,
it's
no.
true
No,
that
that's what they
That's
use.
what
They
they'll
use,
say.
yeah.
Yeah.
They say women don't sell.
It's not
I
true
used
anymore.
to sell $30,000 and $40,000 in tickets myself. Like I'd go to the Garden, go to the ticket office,
remember that.
go to the Barclays. I'd go have parties, and I was selling
Yeah.
all the tickets.
Yeah, you were equivalent to like a
hustler.
musician
Yeah,
who's like
hustler, a
selling
real
his
hustler.
CDs, like just getting everything done. I mean, and if I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think there is a change now, in a slight change in women's payroll.
It's getting
I
better.
would-
You have girls making millions.
I would
right now.
attribute to your voice at that time, because I remember seeing you do interviews talking about it. You were a big advocate
Unequal
for
pay. Yeah.
unequal pay, and I feel like would you consider it a win at some level? I mean, I know that you're not making the equal pay because you're not boxing anymore.
I'm not boxing anymore.
But would you feel like at least responsible for?
I took part. There were
pushing?
a lot of us. There were ones, I was fortunate because I came at the Instagram time, so I was able to get the word out, things like that. And I was good with algorithms because I worked for Google before.
Right.
I was in boxing. So I got lucky to be popular. There were girls before me that aren't really internationally known with fans like that. Alicia Ashley, Belinda Laracuente, Melissa Hernandez. These are world champions that aren't common names heard.
Yeah.
But they used to beat my ass, boy.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
And
When
they
I
probably
see-
still could throw down.
When
in
I
there.
see, like the fights that happen now, like Serrano and all this going on, I say to myself, I was like, Heather was literally one click away from being there for my kids, because they obviously they love you. They
Yeah.
remember Luciano got trained by you for a little bit when
For
he
a
wanted to do
while.
boxing, and he says right away, he's like, this would have been Heather without a doubt if she continue boxing. I mean, do you think that women's combat sports still need like adjustment? Do you think is it still,
Honestly, I don't know what the girls are being paid right now, and it's not my place to say.
Right.
Because a lot of these girls are signed to promoters, and it's not for me to have them have to defend
Yeah.
if they are in fact getting money. It's none of my business.
I think the sport's too violent.
You do?
Yeah, for women, yeah, I think so. For men too.
The MMA or the
But-
boxing?
The MMA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Breaking legs and.
What,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
advice would you give to, let's say, a girl, a young woman entering the boxing world today?
I would say educate yourself on how things work behind the scenes so you know what you're worth and what you're risking.
Right.
Yeah.
That was a big part of it. I was, not to say I'm like smart or anything, but I am college educated, and so when I went in there, I was able to be my own boxing manager. I had an MMA manager, but I was my own boxing manager. I got my own fights. I did all that stuff. Got my own opponents half the time.
Yeah. What who's Heather Hardy outside the ring? Like, what is your personality? Are you tough like that outside the ring too?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm people either love me or they hate me, and there's no in between.
Okay.
And I'm like, when I was a little girl, I used to bite people. And my mom would always go up to school and say, like, well, what was Jennifer's hand doing near Heather's mouth? Because I'm not going to go bite you. But if you fuck with me,
Right.
you are going to get the worst version of a human being possible.
Yeah.
Because I remember the other day, I'm walking down the street in Dumbo. I light my, spliff, whatnot. I'm right.
Nice.
Some girl behind me, this is what I hear. Go across the street with that shit, you fucking bitch.
Are you serious?
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Well, she's in Dumbo.
They had no idea
Yeah.
who they were talking
I
to.
She's in
turned
Dumbo.
around.
That's hilarious.
I said, who are you talking to? And she just stood there with the eyelashes.
Yeah.
She didn't know what to say. Her coworker, they're both in their scrubs. The coworker's looking down at the floor like this. I said, who the fuck are you talking to?
Yeah.
I'll go 4 rounds with you right now. You won't make it home.
They don't know.
You know,
They
that's a
probably, they obviously didn't know.
Yeah, but that's a comeback you don't hear often. Like, oh, I'll beat your butt. But like, when you go 4
I'll do
rounds,
4
like,
rounds with
you're
you.
like, what do you mean rounds?
But she was dialing 911 already. Trust me.
Like that's a comeback that will hold me back. Like, did this girl just
Yeah.
did she
So what-
say rounds? Like, what's going on here?
No.
What separates the champions from everybody else?
Dedication. I mean, it's like you said, you don't want to get up and, like, you're not tired from typing or reading or writing or being in the office. You're tired because you ran 6 miles, you went to strength training. I had a whole pads for 6 people. I sparred. I'm starving because I'm cutting weight for a diet. So a lot of people get almost there and they're like, nah, this ain't for me. Because boxing is also politics. As soon as one ticket is sold, it's a business.
Right.
And when the money starts, that's when everything, you really got to keep your eyes open.
Right. And how did motherhood shape like your career and your mindset? Did it help, you think?
I go to the gym. My gym is in Gleason's. It's like you said, Gleason's is very like touristy. Apartments are super expensive. So but the best public school in Brooklyn is in 11201. So my whole motivation for going was to move Annie into Dumbo so that I could raise her and she could go to the best school in Brooklyn. And she's in an art neighborhood. She loves art. She loves reading. So I had a little tiny 1-bedroom apartment. She got the bedroom. And I brought my world title home to my couch to sleep because rent is so astronomical. But my daughter,
So she can have what she needs.
I wanted her to have a better life than I had. Not to say my parents didn't give me everything they could, but
No,
I
we always
wanted-
one up our parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
So-
always one up, and Annie's gonna one up
She
you.
will.
And,
She
and
already
I
is.
always say
She's-
that. It's like my kids are gonna end up being rich because of the life and the know-how and the choices I'm hopefully giving them and stuff like that.
I know she got my work ethic, so that makes me happy.
Oh boy. Yeah.
She
She's
don't
gonna be
fight.
a powerhouse. No, I mean,
No,
because
she don't
mentally
fight.
strong.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
is.
So what is something like fans would be surprised to learn about you?
You get hurt.
Yeah.
That you're human
You
too?
know
Yeah,
what?
you get
that
hurt.
it hurt.
Yeah.
People are like, "Oh, she's the toughest woman I know." I'm like, "No, I'm not." My daughter would say, "No, she's not. She's a whining bitch."
Did you get any secondary, effects from, from fighting that,
Well,
that
I'm actually
lasted afterwards now?
I'm the first person who's alive that was diagnosed with CTE.
Okay.
It's most,
CTE?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
people.
What is that?
It's a brain.
a brain injury.
Yeah.
Like football players get it a lot
Football
too.
players, yeah.
Is that what stopped your boxing career?
I'm in the middle of a lawsuit, so I'm not allowed
Okay.
to
Right.
talk
All
about
right.
my injury
Right.
anymore.
Okay.
Only to say I have CTE, and my lawyers, because the legal process is so hard,
Right.
have helped me out with a GoFundMe that has raised money that has made it so I could work, because disability takes.
Where
2 years.
where can we find that
Yeah.
GoFundMe? I would love to promote that GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Thank you. The
Of course.
GoFundMe is I'm at Heather the Heat on Instagram.
Okay.
And the link is right there in my bio.
Okay. So
My fans have been so generous. I can't thank you guys enough. I'm still working on reaching out to everyone one at a time. I've been able to put groceries in the fridge, keep my lights on, things like that.
That's huge.
Yes, thank
so
you
it's
so
on your
much.
Instagram. Your Instagram is Heather the Heat.
At Heather the Heat,
At
yeah.
Heather the Heat. Nice. So,
And-
so
and
what
the-
legacy do
And
you?
the boxing or the MMA, they don't come and help you at all. They don't. They totally abandoned you.
I'm not allowed to talk about
Did
it
they
because
donate
I'm
to
just
the
saying-
fundraiser?
No,
I don't know if they
Did they donate to the fundraiser?
Yeah. Are they coming and hanging out at the apartment saying, bring some
Yeah,
wine
you're
or
not allowed
something
to
like
say
that?
it, but I'm allowed to say it. That if they were listening,
They should donate
They
something.
probably
Yeah.
should go to your Instagram page and donate to the fundraiser.
Yeah.
For karma reasons at least.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
hey, listen.
Anybody that breaks their bones for your entertainment, there's a little payback, I believe, right?
What's the greatest
a little
lesson?
bit of
What do you think
payback.
the greatest lesson boxing has taught you?
That never give up on yourself. When that bell rings in there, my mom always said, you're in here with a girl that just got 2 hands like you. What's she gonna do to you that I haven't done? And she's right. And I mean, there were a couple of times I took kicks. My mother never kicked me. But, my goal was to get Annie through college. I got 1 more year.
You nailed it. And I was just
Wow,
saying,
you're
what
such an inspiration.
yeah,
Thank you.
I agree. So what as I say, what legacy would you hope to leave behind for anyone who's even doing research
Just-
on who Heather Hardy is?
Just for people, I didn't grow up rich. We just certainly weren't rich in Garrettson Beach. My parents both worked 2 jobs. And you can become a world champion. You can move to a nice neighborhood. You can travel and see the world. You just have to fight for yourself, fight for your life, and stay on the path.
Yeah. What kind of hobbies do you do and interests? Just curious. What do you like?
I like to drink.
Yes.
Oh, funny, so do I. We have similar hobbies.
That's good. That's a good one.
There's nothing in the world I like more than to go have happy hour,
That's so much fun.
appetizers. I mean, I'm in bed
There's
by
a lot
8
of-
o'clock.
there's
I'm
a
not
lot-
a partier.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of that going on in Dumbo.
There is,
Yeah.
and tons of it. And
Yeah.
downtown Brooklyn, the best restaurants in the world are in New York City. So I love me a happy hour, and I'm by myself. So my refrigerator is usually empty because I didn't, need it.
So not to put you on the spot, but do you have a favorite place?
I like.
This is not a paid sponsorship.
No.
I'm really curious.
It depends. I like Bate for Italian food. They are like on Gold Street in Brooklyn, and they also have one uptown. I'm a big Westville salads girl. I like Westville. There used to be this place, Seymour in Dumbo, that I loved seafood. I don't really eat Chinese food. And sushi I'll get right from the grocery store.
Nice.
You know, I was curious, like, you ever, because I know a lot of boxers, like, somebody will start with them at a bar, and they're like, listen, you don't want to do this. And they're like, you know, did you ever get put in a position where somebody would start with you? I'm like, listen, you may not recognize me, but you really don't want to do this.
No, because I'm really a friendly person who minds her own business.
Right.
And I don't go to bars like where people are drunk and
Right,
dance
right,
till 2 a.m.
Yeah.
You know, I go.
Like
to the-
classy lounges. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
me and my best friend will go sit at the bar, joke with each other. There
And
was
mind your
one
business,
time,
yeah.
there was one time, a girl started with us on my roof. She's like, "You can't have company up here. You can't drink up here. You can't smoke up here." And we were like, "Fuck you!"
That's great.
I do because my friend is out of her mind. I'm out of my mind. We were like, "Shut the fuck up!"
Yeah.
And she was crying. She tried to have me thrown out of the building, and the manager was like, "I can't do that."
Throwing someone out for, you know.
So the lady moved.
Good. She must have did a Google search.
Right?
Rachel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, what a Karen name, too.
Yeah.
Bye, Rachel.
There's a lot of
Rachel.
morons out there, man.
Rachel.
We're surrounded with idiots.
I was going to say,
Bye, Rachel.
what keeps you grounded, but you smoke, right?
I
Is that-
smoke, yeah. I have a couple glasses of wine to take the edge off.
Yeah.
I like to listen to music.
Did you learn that in Stella Maris? Because my wife does that too.
Ooh, me and Chris, the reason why I'm so calm now is because of what we were doing at Stella Maris. Running around, we're going to bars. They let us in bars at like 17.
That's great.
Sorry, Dad.
I was 13, so
No,
I can't.
don't even ask him what he was doing at 17, because he was doing it at 14. Seriously.
Oh, God.
So what's next for Heather Hardy?
I'll never leave Gleason's. My mom wants me to go down south so bad and retire and, you know, be retired, but I can't be away from the sport of boxing for more than 2 days before I miss it. So every morning I get up and I go over there and I assist the coaches and I do as much as I physically can before the shakes start.
You do a podcast too.
Yes, I do a
see that
podcast,
getting
Queen
some-
and Heat, 2 world champions. During the pandemic, we used to do Instagram lives, and we'd have, you know, thousands of people hopping on. And
You get a lot
commenting.
of people watching.
Yeah,
that.
we get a lot of people come in the gym and they watch it. I'm very careless with my mouth.
Do you do it out of the gym?
I do it right out of my office in the gym.
Oh, nice. I like Queen. She's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah. What's she's a boxer too?
she was a former world champion. Yeah,
What's
she
her full
won.
name?
Ronica Jeffrey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Everyone calls her Queen though. And everyone thinks I'm Queen. So they'll walk in and they'll go, "Yes, Queen." And she's like, "No, we don't use that expression in business.
I'm
There's
the
only
queen."
one Queen."
Oh, that's great. So, all right. So, rapid fire lightning round.
'Kay.
Just off the cuff. All right. Favorite pizza place?
Victoria's.
Victoria's where? In
Garrison.
Gerritsen Beach?
Yep.
Oh, I love that.
And I like a Knapp Street Square.
Square. Victoria's a square or regular slice?
I like the regular slices from Victoria's and then Knapp Street Square.
She's right.
All right. Favorite boxer of all time?
Me,
Yay.
Second favorite boxer of all times?
Canelo. No, Juan Laporte.
Oh.
Mexican world champion who's my older brother. He comes in the gym and will beat up anybody that talks to me.
Nice. What's his name?
Juan Laporte.
Oh, I love it. Favorite movie?
Goodfellas.
Of course. Favorite TV show?
I gotta say The Sopranos, but it's only because I'm sitting with all my Italians. The Sopranos or Modern Family, we like that one, and SVU. I
Oh,
like
by
SVU.
the way, Irish, right?
Yeah.
You're right.
I
you know the
I'm
Westies
Scottish.
is out now, right? Did you see the Westies?
No.
No.
Oh my God, brand new series, and again, not a paid sponsorship. Brand new series on MGM Plus, which is a derivative of Prime. It's called the Westies, and it literally is like the Italian mob meets the Irish mob.
Yeah.
It's like during the Gotti, Paul Castellano days, what was happening with the Westies. Me and Chrissy watched episode 1, 2, and 3. It was fantastic. Check that out. That's great. How about Favorite training music?
That's a good question.
Old school rap.
Yeah,
school
that
rap?
could do it to anybody.
Like who? I gotta give me top 3 old school rap.
Biggie, Pac, Wu-Tang.
Can't-
Nas, Jay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was that a Brooklyn chain?
yeah. My friend Grace Bailey makes them. They're custom.
Nice.
And my golden gloves.
Oh, wow, that's cool. Love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I see you with Wu-Tang stuff. Would you have Wu-Tang stuff on
I
your,
got
on your gear?
I got a Wu-Tang tattoo.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And then this one says "Rebel to the Green." There's no way to barricade me.
Yeah. I don't know. I just
Yeah,
for some
that's-
reason I
that
remember
really
you wearing
nails
a
it.
shirt. I think for some reason did you wear a shirt
Yeah.
like on like TV or something?
Yeah, I've had Wu-Tang shirts. I got the Wu-Tang.
I'm
Jordan
friends with the
one.
Wu-Tang guys.
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah, you're friends with Capadonna.
Yeah.
Oh,
Friends with
wow.
Capadonna. I haven't seen him in a while, but yeah.
How about your toughest sparring partner?
Alicia Ashley. She's Jamaican world champion, 122 pounds. She was an Alvin Ailey dancer, and she used to beat the shit out of me. She was a kickboxing world champion.
Nice. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Dream vacation destination?
I want to go to Greece.
That's a good one. Me too.
The pictures look so pretty.
3 words that describe you.
Tough, dedicated, and a bitch.
Badass bitch.
And the last one. One message to your fans.
Thank you. Without you, there's no Heather Hardy. So thank you so much.
Oh, beautiful. Seriously. Again, I said in the beginning, it's my favorite guest. Seriously, really.
Now my
appreciate it.
favorite guest.
It's crazy, right?
Oh my God!
You gotta-
I'm sitting here like trying not to cry because she's so inspirational.
real.
I got goosebumps. I'm
Me
like,
too. I'm sitting here.
I'm like, I do 5 things during the day. I feel like I accomplished something. I'm sitting next to her. I'm like, what a loser.
Not at
It's
all.
rough what she
Yeah, you
did.
know what I
I mean,
mean.
it's not a joke. you know.
Yeah, she is
not a
something
joke.
else. You're like you're
It's
like,
rough.
We
you're
were-
like Rocky 2.0. You're like
Yeah, it's
tougher than
rough.
Rocky.
We were booking guests, and it was like, a couple of celebrities we had on the line, and we were trying to get like scheduled. I was like, we got to get Heat in here, and she's like, no, we are going to get Heat in here, but like, I want to get this one, and I was like, because we have. I was like, yeah, but let's get Heat first, and it's like, and I was like, I'm like, we're going to lose her. If we don't do
Yeah,
something,
but-
because there was a lull between season 1 and season 2, and there was like what, a month, 2 months we didn't do nothing.
Yeah, we didn't do
And I'm
anything.
like, Dad, we gotta get Heather on. We gotta hurry up. And then you went to Florida, and then you lost a tooth,
Yeah.
and then you had to get a tooth, and then you
A
went
month.
to Florida or whatever, or you were coming here, and you're
Right.
like, and
Yeah,
between-
it was 3-card Monte. We couldn't get it right, but now we got it
But
right.
now we're here.
Terrible.
Yeah, actually, I'm doing another. I would love to talk to you about because you are like the epitome. There's a Mob Candy's going to be doing Capo Cologne, and we're also going to be doing a perfume called Diamond Dolls, and it's about what makes a diamond doll. You're like the epitome of it. It takes a
It's
pull, a lot of pressure,
Yeah.
but you come out of the other side shining. So about doing different women's stories, and you're like perfect for it.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, right,
Yeah, I agree.
right. I've
Everything
never
you
se-
said
I've
to
ne-
me on the phone about the details behind, and the heart and love and soul that was behind Diamond Doll's perfume, literally is
Yeah,
what
she's so inspirational. and you
emanates
can
off of Heather Hardy.
Yeah,
It really is.
I'm sitting here. I'm like trying to hold it together.
Seriously. So if somebody, I know you said your Instagram, but if somebody wanted to, again, just follow you, are you on all the socials?
I'm on all the socials.
Yeah.
I don't have access to my Facebook. I have to have somebody help me look at that. So if you sent me a message, I probably didn't open it yet. But Instagram at Heather Heat, Heather Hardy on Facebook, and at Heather Hardy Box on Twitter.
Yeah, and TikTok too, right?
And TikTok.
And
Yeah, I
TikTok.
got a little TikTok.
All right. This is Heather the Heat Hardy. Thank you for coming in. This is Mob Candy Magazine show, and we're wrapping up. Until next time. Peace.